Hey guys, Nick Gerosos. So welcome to Code Red Defense. We got a question, is Nick, how do I knock out an attacker? Now, there's a lot of different type of strikes I can teach you. The principle to knocking somebody out, the shot that you don't see is the one that's going to do the most damage. Knocking out somebody is not as easy as people think. But if you're I'm going to call it quote unquote sucker punch him, use the element of surprise to knock somebody out. There's a few strikes. Now, one of my favorite ones is probably the double palm strike. Because I teach the passive stance, it's basically here. So I'm putting one hand here, the other one back, and I'm snapping the neck, okay? Now, what I do is if I'm here and I'm talking to the guy and he's moving forward, the best time to hit the person is as they're talking or as they're expanding and moving in. Why? Because the muscles are relaxed, the jaw's relaxed. They're thinking of striking. They're not thinking of defending. It's that element of surprise. Now again, before you write me a comment, I'm not teaching you guys how to sucker punch right away. I teach you guys about awareness, about verbal defense. But again, if you don't have a choice and the guy's twice bigger than you, and I'm alone, and I think maybe his friend's coming around the corner, and I know that my life might be in serious danger, you gotta go preemptive. At the end, if you wanna call it a sucker punch, call it a sucker punch. But it's your life, not mine. You make that decision in that very moment. If I'm faced with like a Rock who's in our Code Red Defense videos, who's 350 pounds, and the guy's a freaking moose, I know I'm not gonna let him throw the first strike. I'm not gonna wrestle or fight this guy, he's too big. But if I sucker punch him, if I give him a double palm strike first, and I knock his head, well, that's my best chances of survival. Okay, so if I'm here and he's talking to me and I hear, boom, I'll one hand forward, the other one, and I explode, driving the hip. From the hip, exploding forward, snapping the neck back. So that is, one of my favorite strikes because again, it goes from the passive stance. It's a quick release from here to here. It's not telegraphic and it's driven from the ground to your hips all the way up to this angle, snapping the neck back. The idea of knocking somebody out is when the brain hits the back of the wall, boom, this way, and that's what creates that knockout. So I hope I answered your question. Guys, if you want to learn more self-defense, go visit our website, codereddefense.com. If you want to see any specific videos, leave them in the comment box. I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stand strong.